Here at Gardens of Babylon, we're able to take your backyard space and turn it into an absolute oasis. I'm so excited to be talking with Amanda from Palmingo Pools and Mike, one of our sales designers here in Nashville, Tennessee, where we've been collaborating on a project together. The homeowner contact you first, Amanda?
Yes. So when the homeowner reached out to us, they had been thinking about a pool for quite some time and just really didn't know what options could work in their yard. Small space, sloped yard. It was like they were starting from square one. They both work full time. They did not have time to be, the creative and the driving force behind their pool project. They needed partners that could really step in and take over creatively and see through the execution.
Right, then Amanda contacted us and we came out and looked at the space and really just went through just some different options of what would kind of fit into their space. Like Amanda said, this was definitely a very, very tight space and it was unique. All together on this, I think we had right out about 600 square feet, to put a pool in. They had an old existing white deck that was there. So the whole point was cohesively make everything feel like it was a courtyard. So when you stepped back here, all of the railings, everything looked the same. The composite decking was all the same. You got pavers as a paint stroke. The concrete, the artificial turf, pretty simplistic. Yeah, it's unique. It's a very unique project.
And with a project like this, that it's such a transformation to go from nothing back here and certainly nothing that they were excited to keep to something like this as the finished product. One thing that really helped throughout the process is Mike and the Gardens of Babylon team putting together those renderings, both with daylight and also to show the night view with all the lighting so that they can really picture it. They know exactly what it's going to look like. And actually, it's quite striking how similar the end result is.
When you really go back and look at the 3D versions we did, it's pretty much spot on. I think the other thing that was pretty cool about this is we literally did this in about 3.5 months.
Oh my goodness.
We started it in December and really finished it up the end of March.
And even before then, I know that they were enjoying their pool back in February whenever we had that nice pop of weather. And she sent me an awesome message saying that it was one of the best days that they've ever had in their home since they moved here. And it's just so special to hear that and to be part of that.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess, one of the benefits that you at Palmingo Pools is able to provide, these specific types of pools that go in with gas heaters that have covers on them to keep that heat retained, and they're a smaller footprint of a pool so you can heat it with it not taking up too much energy to do so.
Exactly. It's super reasonable that most of our clients could be using their pools from February through December just with the climate that we have here.
Yeah, 12 months out of the year for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. The natural gas heat can get the pool to 104 degrees.
And the space, there is a lot of entertaining space here. You have this privacy fence on this side and plantings along the house. And then we have this artificial turf. Just so much to love about this project.
You could definitely probably have 15 to 20 people out here around that pool.
Easy. And it flows with the deck, it flows right inside into their primary living spaces.
Was there a problem coming in to do the construction?
Very tight logistics.
Creative.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's one thing. I think both Mike and I are stubborn in a good way. We like to figure out a way to make things work. So it was very tight. I think if our crane had gotten in position a foot to the right, left, forward, or back, then it wouldn't have been the same footprint. But I just think that we aligned people well.
Yeah, we brought a crane right down this driveway and had to get it and switch it to where it came over and then dropped it right in that space right there. So
it's definitely a spectacle.
Wow. So can you tell us a little bit about this pool? Because I've actually never seen one that was structured like this, Amanda, where you have this unit at the end of it.
This is a 12 by 25 fiberglass pool, and it has this nice tanning ledge over here, which is perfect for lounging or young kids, and also for dogs. We have a lot of people who want this pool because their dogs like to be in the water. And it has this nice open area with 2 bench seats in the corners as well. So a very social pool, I like to think of it as. And like you mentioned, over here, there's this perfect little nook where you can tuck what's called a Fast Lane Pro. And it is a stationary current, so you can swim in this current that this unit provides. And so what's great about this length of pool, the 25 feet, is you have plenty of space for lounging, great open space, and you can even swim laps in it. You know, you think of a lap pool as being much bigger than this, but with this space, you can use it daily for fitness. We have plenty of clients who use their pools year-round for fitness.
So this is such a gorgeous liner. It's sparkling, Amanda, and I love glitter personally. I'm a glitter girl. So what is this liner called?
So this is the Latham brand of fiberglass pools, and they have 6 great colors in 2 different finishes. So this is the Crystallite collection, but then there's also the classic that has a bit of a less of a shine. This pool, it's just the fiberglass, and then right on top of it, you see the automatic cover track, and then the coping that Gardens of Babylon did. But this is just a plain fiberglass shell. And then they picked an automatic cover in a nice navy blue. So when their pool's closed, it still looks nice.
And then we kept that back section open just because we planted some tall plants that were going to give us some good screening. And it definitely added more depth to the back instead of it feeling like that we were just completely, you know, encased in the backyard.
It's the perfect combination of privacy but openness, strategic openness.